I'm Janice Noble. I'm the Dean for Business Computing, Applied Technology, Social Science, and Health Sciences. The dream of the Surgical Technology program began nearly 5 years ago with a grant opportunity and a few very dedicated individuals at Las Positas and in the community. Through partnerships with Skyline College, Valley Care Health Systems, and a committed advisory board, curriculum was developed and submitted to various entities, and finally the State Chancellor's Office for approval. After receiving final formal approval in December of 2008, the program accepted its first cohort of 18 students, hired a program director and faculty, and began classes in June of 2009. Key partnerships that have provided the foundation for the Surgical Technology program are Skyline College for their expertise in surgical technology program content, and Valley Care Health Systems for their willingness to provide elements that have made this program a reality. Valley Care has provided a space in their facility for a classroom and a surgical suite simulation lab. They have allowed their staff members to share time and their expertise in real-world experience in surgical technology as guest speakers, and have opened the doors for us through introductions to vendors such as Cardinal, Stryker, and Thompson, who have so generously donated equipment, supplies, and instruments. According to the Occupational Handbook published by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, surgical technology is one of many ancillary healthcare roles that is expected to experience well above average growth in the next 5 years. This is due in large part to our aging population and expected increased surgeries anticipated in the future. Our students entered our program with the expectation their education would lead them to find well-respected positions in many fine healthcare agencies around the Tri-Valley area. Our environmental scan supports this belief. This video will show you some of our 18 students reflecting on how they came to the Surgical Technology program, what experiences they've had so far, and how they believe this educational opportunity will change their lives. You will see what a few dedicated people started as a dream nearly 5 years ago, and a program that has developed through the committed people and partnerships. This is the realization of a dream that will make a brighter future for our students.
I was currently taking classes pursuing a career other than construction, of which I was involved in for 12 years and was laid off. And this program came available, and I had completed the last prereq, and I applied with great interest of being a surg tech, being able to help people, which is my passion.
Well, originally, being a single mom, I decided I wanted to find a new career. And I had come from being an office manager, working as a loan processor, and decided to go back to school at the age of 36. So I pursued nursing, and through the interim of the nursing prerequisites, I spoke with my counselor, and she suggested this new program that was coming up as a surgical technician. I researched it and felt a great interest.
Well, I had been a stay-at-home mom for the last 12 years, and I decided to go back to school, and I thought I wanted to do some kind of medical field. I originally thought I was going to do x-ray tech, and then I heard about this program from a teacher at Las Positas. It looked like the perfect fit, so I applied for the program.
Oh, that's a great question. I'm a lifelong educational person. I've had 6 careers already, but always wanting to, or dreaming to be in the operating room in some fashion. So through the years I've been studying towards nursing, and this program came up, so I decided to take it, and I'm glad I did, because through the experience of learning what surgical tech does, it's exactly what I want to do, the job duties in the operating room.
I knew that I wanted to get into the medical field. It's something I've been thinking about sort of on the back burner for several years. And there was a career fair at Las Positas, I guess it was a couple of years ago, that they had a booth. And this was one of the things that was mentioned, and I researched it. I researched a lot of the different medical field jobs and decided this would be a really good fit.
Very exciting. We've learned a lot of stuff in just a short time. I'm actually amazed at how much there is to this, how much is involved in it.
I think the program is fantastic because you get to learn not only the textbook aspect, learning behind the scenes what's going on with the patient physiologically or, just their health, their patient care, but also the hands-on. I think the hands-on is very exciting. It gets me really excited to be in the operating room.
I just feel like I'm being really well prepared for the job. A really positive experience. All of the people in our group have been really great and supportive. The teachers have been very supportive and very well versed in the material.
I have learned an immense amount in a short amount of time. Every day we're learning new things. I've had a great experience, a great wealth of knowledge, learned a lot about different people and how to interact and engage, and a lot of the surgery side of things that most people don't get to see.
I've been challenged, and it's been really enjoyable to learn a completely different side of life in this field, and it tests me all the time, and I feel excited about it, and it's something that I want to keep improving and knowing that I can expand myself in this career.
I warmed it up for you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why she has to connect. Or just like a little bit higher. You can move it down if you need to.
It'll change my life in a big way. It'll give me an opportunity to actually have not just a job, but a career, and a career that will open up a lot of different avenues. It's something that is going to be constantly changing. The technology is constantly improving and changing, so it's something that is not only going to give me a paycheck, but will keep me interested and motivated, and something that I'm going to enjoy doing for a very long time.
Well, like I said, I've been a stay-at-home mom for a long time, so getting back into the workforce is going to be quite different for me and quite exciting. And this type of field where you're helping people, I'm just really looking forward to it.
I will actually come out of the surgical tech program with my second degree, an AS degree in surgical technology, and it will also put me in a place where I'm less likely to be laid off because you're more of a public servant, as you will, and in need more than other fields.
I think that it's changed my life because I feel like I finally arrived. Had I known about this program probably 20 years ago, I'm obviously the grandma in the group. I have about 25 years left in my career, and I'm excited. I feel like I'm finally doing something I've really wanted to do all these years, and I want to help people, but I also love the thrill of dissection and anatomy and checking out the body and helping somebody on a surgical aspect, so I'm excited.
It will definitely change my life to be more fulfilling. It will give me a strong, solid career. I've been through many different jobs with lots of companies laying off, going out of business because of the economy. And now I can at least say that I'll graduate with my AS, my AA, and be able to go out there and get certified with the AST and have a wonderful, fulfilling future as a surgical technician.
Right now you're just scrubbing down the
This program, I believe, should be expanded. I think that we should have several different classes rotating at the same time. The hospitals that we have contracts with so far should be able to accommodate students at each semester. And I think if we had a bigger classroom size and more equipment, we could actually accommodate surgical technician students and really expand the foundation of surgical technology. From what I know right now, actually, there's a lot of hospitals, a lot of surgery centers that are actually in need of surgical techs. I myself am employed by Stanford's main operating room and Hacienda Surgery Center, and there are people who call me all the time who want me to work for them in the area as registry or even as traveling. I think that other health-related programs such as pharmacy technician and central processing technicians are also needed in the field just as much as surgical technologists are. And I think that would really help out the community at large. I mean, the different hospitals in this area, such as Valley Care, such as Eden, different places like that could really use more help, especially if they're trained by the local community college here in this area. As a faculty member involved in the field, I believe that healthcare is really where all the jobs are at. There's always a need by the community, by everybody on this planet, for healthcare. And surgical technology, as well as other allied health programs, can only help in increasing the amount of people in the workforce. In fact, there's a shortage of nurses, at least in this state. And we can't pump enough of them out. I mean, there's not a high retention rate. It's not like this job is something where you can go in and slack off and still get paid or anything. We're involved. We're involved with patient care. We're involved with people. And we should treat them just like we treat any one of our family members. So as the world and as the population continues to grow, more and more healthcare workers are going to be needed, surgical technology being one of them, as well as allied health programs. So who wants to practice the next round? Sweet. Who wants to be a surgeon? Okay, great. As long as you guys all get involved with all the roles and then switch it around a little bit, that's perfect.